Hello, I'm back. Sometimes I'll have to do a different shut it. Anyway, sorry, I invent my little heart out. I never get feedback. The only thing that happens is I feel like because I was submitted to the deep dark net, I have visibility by all hackers, like all colors, which I have no idea how to define every color. I won't. I have no idea. Except for white might be corporate hackers. And purple might be feds. I don't know though. Maybe it's a secret. That's what we should say. Don't repeat the colors. Anyway, I look terrible. I know. Other than that, what do I want to say? Hold on. Hello. Okay. During this time, I'm still dating Eddie, and I buy a Fisker. I have a Porsche, a 10-year-old Porsche, a Cayman, and I really like it. It's brown, it's nutmeg, and I hear everybody at work buying cars all the time, and I've always wanted that Fister. And so I keep looking around, and they're like 38 grand, and it's a beautiful car, and I finally get it. I don't know, I spend like all my money, I pay cash for it, not cash, but cashier's check. And I'm out of money at this point. Barely a job, right? So I'm at home with my Fisker, and I think that car really gave everybody the impression that I had money, but I don't. And it was really inexpensive. And the reason why I bought it is because it's unique, like me. And I don't think I'm hot shit. I know it. Just kidding. Just kidding. I think, God, I look dead. I kind of am, huh? Zombie. Well, look at that. I've always been there. Okay, so I get that. And I remember dating a guy from high school, and he says that when you're singing out loud in your car, that's like a good day. And I was like, yeah, okay. So I always sing, but I think I sing more now. And I'll tell you why. It's to find your true love. But I noticed that my voice sucks. But it's getting better and better because I'm fighting something messing with my voice box to really purposely mess me up. And so I had to go over them, and I'm getting better. So it's kind of cool. And I'll sing a song for you. Maybe. I hate my forehead. What else? I should have an agenda. God, I invent so many different things. From kitchen. I mean, a turkey baster didn't even work. Once you tilt it, the juice comes out. So I thought, if there's an apparatus or whatever on the end to hold it in when you squeezed it, it would be ideal. Anyway, I go to town on inventing like crazy, and I never get $1. I'm in a new place, and I remember recreation of an event, and it was an event to recreate, and I have no idea, but it felt like I was being copied and put in replicas all over the world to invent. Because after the one in Japan, they said they wanted me to invent for them. They're like, we feel like you can invent. We want you to invent for us. And I was thinking, what the hell is my friend Tammy doing? Like, I love inventing. Like, it makes me feel great, like a creator. And I love giving. Like you shouldn't really tell good deeds, but like even like roommates, I'll have 100 sandwiches made and we'll go down to LA and like drop them off, or I'll go to LA and give money. And since I can't do that, I feel like inventing is still giving, because I want, obviously, college fund set up for my daughter and everything else. And I really just want to make enough money so I can stay home, like don't have to work. And I'm in my groove at home. That's one more reason why I don't go back to work. But because I'm off, I'm able to kind of take a step back and look at America and go, wow, this place is screwed up. Like, look at all the legislation. Look at my work. Like, they could be doing so much more. The guy that I work for has a master plan. He's a master planner, so he has retail, office, apartments, and resorts, and home builder. And I thought, there's no cross-divisional speaking. So there's a huge opportunity gain for retail. Like if you had all these retail stores, you know what's trending, who's making money, who's not. Like you could see the future with a retailer if you're really good at analyzing the data and surrounding products, competitors. Like you could just really hone in on, man, they got a niche and they could be the future. And so stop. What is it? Is it spiders? Snakes? I'll tell you in a minute. I took on 30 scorpions. That's probably why I don't look so good. And so I see that, and because it's huge. I mean, damn, it's got to be $1 billion. They could go actually to that retailer and go, this is where we see you at. This is an example of another retailer that we noticed that we did, and they could bring an office and now make this retailer like a corporation in California that brings in employees, jobs, and then you bring in apartments. Can we give them apartments? And then homes. And then, of course, for the bigwigs, resorts. I mean, it is a full ecosystem this guy has. And I don't think anybody ever thinks like that. And the most important thing that I remember is he's got to wait 30 to 60 days just to know who the hell's making money. And I'm like, that's not good enough. If you got a big enough company with that big of a portfolio, you should have your own point of system sales, POS. And it's like he could, from a snap of a finger, like get all the information that he wants and drive it. And I just have this vision for his company. And maybe he always has too, but he's been maybe frustrated on how to communicate it. And maybe the owner's with me. You never know. And that's probably why I know so much. Anyway, I get to the point where the owner of the company, I don't know, he wants to give, I don't know, he's going to give me his heart or something like that because my heart's going bad. I know, something like that. Well, they end up killing him, by the way. And I don't like this at all. And I'm just like, and the more that I know, I'm like, he's not really dead. His spirit is like floating around. You're going to die. But I'm just like a really good person, and I have been judged by the devil, and he says I have a good and pure heart, and I just did one drug to invent more. But I kind of like it. It's like fun, not delusional. It doesn't make you insane. It makes you turn into like a little kid because it gives you energy. That's it. Just energy.